Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we'll talk about the transmission control protocol, or what is TCP. TCP transmission or transmission control protocol is one of the core protocols in internet protocol suite, commonly referred to a TCP/IP, and it is a fundamental communication protocol that plays a vital role or a crucial role in ensuring reliable and orderly data transmission across networks. So basically, the client and server, if they want to communicate with each other, they will use something we call a TCP. Maybe we are using HTTP, but underneath we're using what we call a TCP protocol. And let's talk about why do we need a TCP. Let me just delete everything here and try to start first by talking about the reliable data transfer. So TCP provides a reliable data transfer mechanism. When data is sent using TCP, the protocol ensures that it reaches its destination correctly and in the same order in which it was. So when the server trying to send requests or data back to the client, it will make sure, let me just delete all of that. It will make sure that it will send in the same order, and also it will send the same data in the same order. And this is really important in applications that require data delivery, such as web browsing, email, and file transfer. Also, it's great when it comes to error detection. So TCP includes mechanism for error detection and correction. It uses a checksum to verify the integrity of data packets. If any errors are detected, TCP can request retransmission of the corrupt packets, ensuring that the data arrives without any errors. Also, it's great in the flow control. So TCP incorporates flow control mechanism to manage the rate at which data is sent between two communication devices. This prevents overwhelming the receiving device with data it cannot process quickly enough. Flow control helps maintain network stability and ensure efficient data transfer. Also, we have communication establishment and termination. So TCP establishes and terminates connections between devices. This involves a three-way handshake during connection establishment and four-way handshake during connection termination. This process ensures that both sender and receiver are synchronized and ready to exchange data. So this is the way that we make sure that we are ready to receive and exchange data, and synchronized and ready to do everything. Also, it's again, I said it before, but I should say it again because it's really important to talk about, which is the order data delivery. So TCP guarantees that data is delivered in the same order it was sent. This is essential for applications where the order of data packets is critical, such as streaming media or database transaction. Also, it's great when it comes to port-based communication. TCP uses port numbers to identify specific services or processes running on devices. This allows multiple services to operate simultaneously on a single device, with each service using different port. Port numbers are used to direct income data to the correct application. Also, it's great when it comes to multiplexing. So TCP supports multiplexing, which means it can handle multiple simultaneous connections between devices. Each connection is uniquely identified by a combination of IP addresses and port numbers. Something is really important, and we will talk about it more in the upcoming video, which is application layer support. So TCP is a connection oriented protocol, meaning it establishes a connection between two devices before data exchange begins. This connection oriented nature ensures that both parties are sorry, I was reading something wrong. Application layer. So TCP is used in many applications layer protocol such as HTTP for web browsing, SMTP for email, and FTP for file transfer. These higher level protocols rely on TCP to ensure reliable and orderly data transmission. And it's important to know that HTTP is rely on TCP because in the future I will talk about HTTP, and after that we'll talk about what are the differences between HTTP and TCP and IP and what all of them. And by the end of the day, you should know that IP, TCP, and HTTP, all of them work together to deliver data for you. Let's talk about the connection oriented. Miro, what is this? Miro being update, reconnecting, just refresh. What's going on here with Miro? Is it corrupt? Okay, I guess Miro has been full. I don't know. So the last section, I would say anyway, it was a connection oriented. So TCP is connection oriented protocol, meaning it establishes a connection between two devices before data exchange begins. This connection oriented nature ensures that both parties are aware of communication and manage it accordingly. So in summary, TCP is essential for reliable and orderly data communication in computer networks, including the internet. It provides error detection and I'm not offline. Okay. So in summary, TCP is essential for reliable and orderly data communication in computer networks, including internet. It provides error detection and correction, flow control, order data delivery, and other critical features that enable applications and services to function correctly over network connections. Without TCP, many of the internet's core functions, such as web browsing, email, file transfer, would not work reliable. So, sorry for first, I want to say sorry for what happened to Miro. I don't know why this happening. That's it for this video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content despite the error it has in Miro, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problem.